Okay, what are we looking at here? We're looking at a LibreCalc spreadsheet, and in this spreadsheet we have approximately 4 years of historical price data for the S&P 500, or the SPDRs, which is a tracking ETF for the S&P 500. And it comes with a normal information, the date, open, high, low, close, adjusted close, which nobody uses, but I'm not going to take it out, and then the volume. Relatively simple to get. Just about anybody can do this. That's a small amount of computer skills. You go to Yahoo Finance, type in SPY, you click on historical prices, and set the time frame and hit download. It gives you a readable file. You click on that file and it loads into a spreadsheet, just like this first part here. All this information, right up until here. Okay then, what's all this? These are indicators for this stock on this particular day. It's the 10-day moving average, the 20-day, the 50-day, the 200-day. It's the MACD and signal, the vortex, Bollinger Bands, stochastics, and the Elder Force. Now, where do they come from? Well, they didn't come from Yahoo. They don't give you this information. They come from a program that was written called Stockwright, which I'll show you directly. Okay, the name of this program is Stockwright. And what this program does is it goes to Yahoo Finance and downloads historical prices for the stock that you enter here. It brings them into the program and it applies all of those indicators that you saw in the spreadsheet. And it resaves that into another format readable by Excel or LibreCalc in my case. And it does that very quickly. I'll demonstrate it, but it doesn't take very long. We'll use SPDRs. It's retrieving the data from Yahoo. And it's done. So once it's done, what you would do is you would go to your folder where it saves that information, double click on the file that it created, and it'll pop you straight into a spreadsheet. All right, I think I may know what some of you might be thinking. Probably thinking, what's this guy trying to pull? That stupid little program didn't do any of that. Well, it did. So I figured I would open up the hood and kind of show you what was behind that simple little screen. This is sort of a resurrected old programming language from back in the 70s, actually, late 70s, called BASIC. Some years later, some guys thought, well, they'll revive it, and they did. They really improved it. And what this program does now is it takes that basic code and it converts it to C++ code. And then from there, it compiles it into a executable that'll run on any Windows-based computer. So I can show you, this is the basic code. It's a little easier to follow. I could also show you the C++ code. There's probably way more people familiar with C++ than there is with QB64. So essentially what the first thing this program does is it goes to Yahoo Finance and it downloads the information you're asking for, and it does that in here. So it gets the information. Now we start going through the different indicators. This first one is the Elder Force indicator, and it applies the necessary mathematics. Then it goes to MACD and does the same thing. Then we go down here to stochastics. Stochastics is a little more complex. Then we have the vortex indicator. So each one of these has to be gone through, and all of that information has to be applied. Here's the 50-day simple moving average. There's the 200-day. So that's what's under the hood there. It's not as simple as it looks when you run the program. I thought I would just pull up the C++ code. For those of you who are C++ guys, you'll recognize some of this code. This has been converted from that basic that you just saw. Okay, here we are back at the spreadsheet. And the question is, what do you do with this? Well, this is a backtesting format. And this is for people who have some spreadsheet skills. If you don't have any spreadsheet skills, this is going to be not going to be very helpful to you. But if you know how to use spreadsheets and you do have some idea of how to use some of these indicators, you can create your own rules for trade and apply them. More than likely, you'd do it on another sheet. You'd save this sheet just for its data, and you would work as you all know you can. We'll just go to another sheet, and you start working here, leaving this one with just the data. So what you do is you can apply any of these. You can work with just one. Let's say all you want to do is trade the crossovers from the stochastic. That was where the K line crosses over the D line. That's fairly simple to do if you know how to build spreadsheets. But you can make that a little more difficult. You can also include the RSI in that, which a lot of people do. And once you build the spreadsheet, you test it. It'll run this whole 4 years of information, and then you can compare different indicators and your rules, how your rules are applying and facilitating profitable trades. There could be any number of combinations with these indicators, and it's really up to your own imagination and how to apply them and your ability to use spreadsheets. I'm not that good at it. I might be able to do some simple stuff, but this just gives you the platform. This gives you all the information you need to start working on your back trading rules. And so there you have it. Now, we haven't made a program available yet. We're kind of waiting to see what kind of feedback we get from this video. We're not asking anybody to subscribe. There's none of that. Just either click on like and leave a comment. Thanks for watching.